Here we go.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a check.
It's a 1.
Natural?
Natural 1.
She
She jumps around and she's really trying to, roll over in her bed and get away from you. She's like, no, don't
I
do
thought it was a strength check, so wouldn't that mean
Yeah.
that he, literally can't pick me up?
it. Like, can't even get a hold of you.
That's a critical fail, though. Just, like, stumble and fall on the bed or something.
I feel bad that he's making such an effort and I finally get up.
Okay.
The
You
cat
guys join the rest of the party outside?
Yes.
Marlo turns to look at him. Before you say anything, yes, I'm a bird. Nice to meet you too.
Oh.
Hi, bird.
Where's-
I'm Elf.
I know you're kind.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
There is one thing that I forgot to mention to all of you. I can speak and read Draconic.
Draconic?
Draconic.
Well, you don't have to say that if you don't want to.
Well, it's good for people to know.
That's cool.
If they happen to see any artifacts or such.
Oh, I can see magic and stuff.
That could be useful to know.
I could talk to things from deep speech. That's about it for me. Other than that, I'll just be a good one for you. I could talk to mind flayers and stuff like that. Don't worry.
So, anyways, moving along, Philip kind of sets up the cart and everything, says, okay, we're all loaded up, you guys can hang out in the back, or you can walk alongside, but we're gonna head off, and we're gonna get off to town. Probably be about evening by the time we get there. Sound good?
Okay, I'm assuming there's a ladder or something to help the short people up?
No, there is not.
Oh, damn it.
There's a step that you can try and climb up to.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll attempt the step.
You need a little lift, half pint.
Fuck you, I can do it! I don't need help from a dwarf.
Aren't you two the same height?
No,
I
I
was
think I'm
wondering.
taller.
Aren't dwarves medium-sized?
Dwarves are technically medium.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so we're close to the same. Wait. Oh, I want to make myself always appear that I'm trying to be taller than him.
You're always doing.
Oh, he's so adorable.
Sandra,
Trying to
when
jump
you
on the
go
cart.
Xandra, when you go and get some breakfast, there's actually a few different packages set up on the counter for you. If you wanted to grab them all, and they all seem to have your guys' names right on them.
Aw, Mom made us lunch.
I just grabbed mine.
Okay.
Of course.
Is there one for me as well?
I'll go get the rest.
I was just gonna notice more or less that Alexandra had hers. Like, what? I want mine. I want to hustle into the bar and grab mine. And steal the drawer.
Marlo, there wasn't one set out for you, but what was it? Philip actually grabs an extra smoked fish and hands it to you. It's in the crates that he ended up putting into the cart here.
Much appreciated. I'll be well to like this. Thank you.
What do birds eat? Do you eat seeds?
I grab the rest, and I go
I just
outside.
look at her with my beady eyes and just don't see anything.
Curious, she is.
So the rest of the breakfasts are grabbed?
Yes, and I throw them to everyone else.
I eat the dwarfs.
It's okay, half pint. I thought he was a chicken in a hat as well.
I look at the dwarf.
No offense.
You know, you look like you'd be a snack for a dragon.
Tasty with ketchup.
Take it as a compliment.
I don't know, he'd be very filling for a dragon.
It gets
Anyways.
pretty sick or very drunk. Very fast.
So you guys are loaded up in the back of the cart, and it sets off. So you
like
guys have a long time of conversation if you want.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like a walking keg.
I
Can I
want to.
actually walk inside of the cart instead?
If you wanted to, the cart does move a little bit. Wait, what is your speed again? 30?
Yeah.
It moves a little bit faster than you. You can keep up with it for a while, but you're gonna have to take breaks hopping back into the cart.
Okay, I'll just stay in the cart then.
Okay.
I want to play 20 questions with the chicken.
The chicken or blag.
I want to know where he came from. What type of food does it eat? Education.
I come from a land far away where birds roam freely along the lands.
Do you fly?
Like birds or like bird people birds?
Are you discriminating against bird people?
Burbs or burb?
Bird, bird, bird.
I think
Bird is the word.
Bird, bird, bird.
Can I ask Phil a question?
You want to ask Philip a question?
Yeah.
He's driving the cart?
I heard a rumor when I was getting into town yesterday about a witch in the forest. Is that true?
Nothing that I know of.
Hmm. So it could be a false rumor.
It could be. I mean, thinking about what I know, there used to be a witch actually in town. She lived underneath a bridge, actually, so...
Hmm.
But we haven't seen her in aeons, apparently, so... I'm not initially from this town, so... It's all scraps that I've been able to pick out of the local. Locals actually don't like talking about their history too much.
Oh?
Probably, something to do with that witch.
Yes.
I try to muster in this conversation. Speaking of scraps of information, did I miss anything last night when I wasn't here?
Just the drinking party.
Yeah.
Not too much information.
One against a
Okay,
against
cool.
an
That's good for me.
I ended up
Must have
cuddled
been-
in this large kitty. It was soft and warm. It didn't left me.
But it's all a
That
blur.
again. You're a very strange half-human.
The
Silver
information that you missed that Philip goes ahead and fills you in on. The guild that you guys are going to join, that he's recruiting you for, are known as the Redeemers. They're not initially from Heroes Rest, which is the town you're going to. But this was a group that apparently took down Tiamat a few years back. So they kind of had a bit of clout, and you guys are going to be working some odd jobs and missions from them. So for a decent pay of, it was 50 gold a month.
Hey, we're rich boys.
Basic grunt work.
Yeah, some of it's going to be, and some of it might not be.
I guess I have a. Does Philip happen to know? I guess I want to ask Philip if he has a basic idea of our job, or if we're gonna find out when we get to our destination.
I
Alright.
think we're going to find out when we get there.
Okay.
Philip, I am running a bit dry here. Do you have another drink for me?
He points at one of the crates and says, there's another bottle of wine in there that you can grab.
It better not be that elf crap.
Unfortunately.
Ah,
Hey, that's my shit.
I was always told that elven wine was very good and high quality.
It is very high quality. It's very fruity, too, which
Yeah.
is not really to a dwarf's taste.
Yeah, true.
They tend to really like bitter drinks.
Okay.
would you like me to grab you some, elf?
What time is it? I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Alright, sure.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Ah, yeah. There's always a good time to take a drink. No time like the present.
Philip chuckles and you continue along. The road seems to be pretty much just open. There's not too many passerbys. Most of them seem to be a few humans that are carrying some backpacks full of stuff, either to or from some area. Might be farmers and such, but you haven't really seen any farms. There is an elf on a horse that you do pass who stops for a moment, but just bids you your way. Perhaps, a guard or something like that, wearing some nice-looking armor.
Can I go ahead and ask how the roads are ahead?
The elf responds, nice and brisk, actually. Not too much here or there. There has been some rumors that there's some hooligans about. Just keeping an eye on them.
By the way, what's the season here?
It's late spring right now.
Okay.
Someone just asked if Tormir is in this call right now.
He is using a Stormbjorn voice.
I am not a dwarf.
He's not technically a dwarf.
Sure as hell could have fooled me. Looked like you're rolling in
Hard
the mud.
work pays off.
My turret!
I have a flan for you.
I have big plans for you.
You're all just a bunch of colorful individuals, aren't you?
Yes, indeed they are.
I take my little scarf and just wrap it around my beak and just sit down there quietly.
I wish to continue to be nosy, and I want to know how the beak got broken.
I'm gonna take a cat nap.
Somebody hit me really hard in the face.
Oh. What the heck did you do to deserve that one?
I didn't do what they asked me to do.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna get distracted. I'm gonna go pet the cat.
Hey,
Wait, no, I was gonna pet the cat.
We both pet the cat. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
what?
Yes.
Alright, what do you mean you have a 4?
Megabytes per second. It's literally what it was when I tested
Like,
it last.
like your upload?
If you don't mind, we're kind of busy right now. Could you keep that chat somewhere else where she could read it instead of listening in here? Please?
No, I can't.
Just DM me, just DM me.
Herbert.
Oh, that's strange, just hear your voice.
Since it's early spring, then there's no fruit on the trees.
Not quite.
Oh, damn.
I thought it was late spring.
Late, sorry. Yeah,
There would be fruit.
it would be.
Alright. Well, I guess if we come across some, I want to see if I'm able to reach some from the cart. Of course, probably not.
You're looking for fruit?
Anything that's on the tree, something different. Snack on.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, that would be a check.
There isn't any branches that get close enough to you, but you do notice a few bushes not too far away if you wanted to hop out and get some.
Ooh.
The cart's not gonna stop, though.
No, I guess the next question is can I run fast enough to and have enough strength to hop back up on the cart?
Might be able to.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
I look at this tiny person jump out of a cart. Why?
Well, she was eyeing for berries from earlier, so...
Oh,
I
there goes
heard
the
they're
half
delicious
pint.
in the area. Berries are in season.
You know what else is in season? Getting back in the cart.
I'll be a second.
I trust you, happy one.
I'll share, bird. I heard birds like berries.
At this point, actually,
Fuck.
while the halfling is off grabbing a berry real quick, Sandra and Marlowe, you actually notice up ahead, there's a couple of figures that are kind of sitting in the trees not too far ahead of you.
Can I cast a perception to see if I can make out any details about them?
Go for it.
Okay. D20, so plus my perception at 26.
It was a natural 20 that you rolled?